DJHSKATE back with another video. Today, I'm going to do a bit of, similar to the last video, I'm going to do a little bit of a comparison. I think I promised this in the Legacy video that I released a while back, that I'll do a comparison between the Legacy and the Slim, so the Legacy OG and the Legacy Slim 98. But I didn't get around to doing it, I just did other shoes, but now I'm going to do it. So yeah, we're going to head into it. If you're new to the channel, guys, give me a subscribe, give me a like, you know, all the goodness. That would be really, really appreciated. And yeah, keep checking out. I've got some cool videos and other stuff and a lot more videos planned for the future. So yeah, appreciate it. So we're going to look at two shoes as previously mentioned, the Legacy OG and the Legacy 98 Slim. We're going to just look through the two to see what the differences are, and then we're going to go from there really. I've got, yeah, so obviously I've done a review on this shoe. I haven't managed to get around and get another one, but there'll be, you know, with Christmas and all, I've got to, you know, prioritise some other stuff. So yeah, but I will get another colourway of this and I want to do skate it as I previously said. Whoa! And we also have checked out this one. So first of all, this is the differences between them. They are different in their look, as you can see. That one just literally, you can't even see that one because it's so big. But yeah, one thing is obviously the actual height of the shoe and the actual how big it is. Obviously you can see this one is a big boy. So I still look at it now and I think, how, you know, I didn't think this was going to be as big as the, you know, as the Williams, or even as big as the Lynx. I thought it'd be like similar size but kind of maybe a little bit more smaller because of, like, you know, the actual design. But no, it's if anything bigger. So yeah, it's completely, it's not, so let's have a look at the front anyway. So if I get a bit closer, you can see it's sort of similar. Again, back to the other one. So the main goal, I probably think when DC came out with a slimmer version of this, okay, is that it wasn't to make exactly the same but just slim it down. It was to make a slimmer alternative that would cater to the skaters that skated slimmer shoes. That's what I'm guessing they did, okay? And it's obviously, it was a lower priced model, but I don't think that makes a difference. I think that just means that because it's slimmer, it means that there's less materials compared to the OG, and the OG is, to, you know, is based on the actual model. Whether it is actually a like-for-like copy, I'm not sure, but you know, that's what the vision of that was to do, but this was completely different. So it looks similar. Obviously you can sort of see but it's not, like, in my opinion, it's not like the Williams, because like the Williams kind of looks, you look at both shoes and look the same, but you look at these two, they don't really look the same. Obviously you got the DC Shoe Co USA there, but it's not the same really. You know, sort of similar, but it's not the same. The bit at the back, sort of similar. You know, they've moved the DC sign a little bit down, and you know, and gave it a, you know, one of these pull things instead of the rounded thing. But it looks sort of similar at the front. Take a look. You know, with that one, it's got the DC bit and rounded in the middle, like the same, like, you know, the same look of it. With that one, it's sort of similar. But yeah, and the tongue, I think that's the main thing. It just doesn't really look the same. Obviously, it's got a DC sign in there, the pulley round half circle, or 3/4 circle, is pretty much a circle, and it's got similar on this one as well. But it's not, you know, it looks different. And with this one, I feel that the main difference is that the tongue here comes a lot higher than when this bit stops, and then compared to this, the tongue kind of goes right up to the top and it stays sort of level. obviously you can puff the tongue out like that. I've got the laces up to the next one, so if you were to undo them from here, you'd probably make it stand out a bit more. But the point is that the tongue doesn't really go beyond, you know, it's kind of level, if you get what I mean. But yeah, again, this is an all white one, okay? It's made up of like the rubber and leather and stuff like that. It's kind of, it's very well built, okay? You know, I can imagine it's been, you probably have to get quite used to it when skating, like I previously said, but it is built like a tank, and I can imagine it lasting a long time. It'll probably look really horrible after a long period of time, because it's white. But I've grown on white shoes and I think they look sick, even if they do get bashed and, you know, whatnot, and they get marked up. But I can see this lasting forever. Like that, the bit at the front is like super durable. Like, if you can get used to the shoe and get used to the size, that is not, you know, that's on similar to like the D3, where you look at that shoe and you think, you know, I've got to make this skate set yet, and it's literally, it's like indestructible. Like it will get marked up, don't get me wrong, but you know when you skate like a vulcanized shoe, or you skate like something like that, and then you start seeing the shoe, it like kind of goes in here, and then it will start to rip, and then you'll go straight through the suede. Or similar to like that type of stuff. With these type of shoes, I can't imagine it really happening. It might happen to an extent, but I can't see, you know, that rubber that stitching which is inside the rubber, and then the rubber comes up a bit, so it will probably hit the rubber before it hits the stitching, and then you've got to go through the rubber to then get to the stitch, you know. Anyway, my point is, I can see this lasting a long time. But yeah, that's like, you know, the legacy. It's kind of the OG one. And then looking at this one, it is differences, okay? One, this is obviously a lot more money. I think these retail, when I say retail, I mean when DC first brought them out, and this is the price we're going to bring them out for. I think they're similar to the Stevie Williams and stuff like that. So I think they're around about £100 in the UK, £105 give or take, okay? And I can see where that goes, because, you know, the bottom is it all feels super solid. It doesn't feel cheap, you know. It's got a lot of components on there. It's got the way it's been built feels nice and solid, and it has like a remake. You know, it's not exactly the same, but it's a homage and a remake to the OG shoe. That was the vision when creating the shoe. If we were to look at this one, said it again, okay. It's a cheaper version, you know. You can say it's slimmer, but it still feels cheaper. You know, regardless of the price, it's going to be lower because there's less materials. It's, you know, different materials as well. It's a lot more lighter. It's got double stitching, and it just looks like it'll break easier than compared to that one. But that's not so much a bad thing, you know. There's a pros to this as well. It's obviously got much more ball control. It's a lot more lighter. That tongue, in my opinion, regardless of whether it looks similar, I like that tongue. I think, you know, I like the way it is because it kind of sticks out. You know, multiple shoes nowadays, like, people want the look of that where the tongue sticks out, you know, and a lot of people are using that puff right, you know, these things you strap onto your I don't know how they work, but I think you strap it onto your tongue and it makes the tongue poof out. And that was what they're trying to achieve. But with this, you don't need that because it's so out anyway, which I like. But in terms of verses, if you like ball control, then obviously go for this one. Obviously there's going to be, this caters for different styles, okay? It's not a tiny shoe, it's not a slim Janoski style shoe. It is still a medium sized shoe, and it's, you know, it's fairly decent quality. I wouldn't say it's up there, okay, with like really quality, because I can see this leather going, okay? Sorry, not leather, I can see the suede ripping, and it's very thin under here, so that isn't a good thing, and it feels too light. It feels a bit light, okay? Again, these are my personal preferences and just my opinions. And looking at the shoe, you know, it looks like a cheaper model. It just doesn't look as well built as that. But the price, you know, and these retail for £75, I think, and this retails for 100. Just say that, okay? So it's £25 difference. I can't see where the extra £25 has gone from this to this. If you said £50, I could understand that, like, this is a £50 more better, but £25, this is not £25, you know, in terms of monetary standpoint, lower than this. It's a lot more lower. So if you like board feel, go for this. Okay, if you like a smaller, slimmer shoe, go for this. But you like the 90s, you like the sort of similar design to this, but you can't bring yourself to wear a moon boot, as my girlfriend calls them. Then go for this, okay, and try and find it for a cheaper price. But it's probably going to wear through. Doesn't feel too solid here at the front. The nose is a bit too long, and yeah, it will probably break fairly quickly, just based on if you skate every day, that is, just based on the quality. Okay, still looks cool, I still like it, but I just know it's going to break, you know, quite at a fairly quick rate. If you want to, you know, get your OG on and you want to try and skate this shoe, obviously it's massive. Okay, so you're going to lose a lot. You're not going to feel the board as much as when skating this. But you've got a lot of durability, and you're getting that OG design. Okay, it'll probably last you a lot longer, but you obviously are paying more money. So yeah, it's up to. I mean, well, let's do a versus. You know, it's no versus because they are different shoes. The Slims has a completely different vision in terms of why DC had a different vision when creating this. Okay, there was no way to say people like this, but we're going to make the exact same model but slimmer. No, they were like, people like the look of this, but what we're going to do, we're going to make a cup sole design that's a little bit more cheaper and a bit more affordable. I think that's what they probably thought in their head, whether it is or not, because £75 in my opinion is still, I don't know if it's affordable. They thought we're going to try and take some of the points like the tongue, like this bit here. We're going to take that bit at the back, we're going to take the design on the side here, and we're going to make it into a slimmer shoe that the modern skater would enjoy. So yeah, it's not really who won or who's the better, it's just what you would prefer, okay? I would skate both. I want to skate both. Watch, it's pissing down with rain, so I can't really skate, but I want to skate both to see what they're like and see whether my assumptions, because they are assumptions, and you know, then when I say my opinions, they are my opinions based on me looking at the shoe. Okay, they will change if I skate them, because then I can give you a more, you know, a more detailed kind of review because I've used the product. At the moment, this is just assumptions based on what I can see, what I'm looking at, what I'm feeling, how well they look quality-wise, you know, that stuff. But yeah, I'll skate both. But yeah, that's my kind of take on them too. Nobody's really a winner. Obviously, I like this and I like this. But yeah, it's up to you. Go for it. I'll go get both if you can. But yeah, thanks again, guys. You know, like I said, I'll just do a little bit of a video for you based on this. There is a giveaway. I don't know if this video is going to come out in time, but there's a giveaway currently on my Instagram. It's going to be ending today at 5. If you watch this video before then, get there. All you have to do is share the post, okay, like and leave a comment. That's it. And if you want to subscribe as well, that'd be brilliant. It's really easy to do. So if you see this video before then, do it. I'm releasing it at 5 o'clock UK time. And then I'm going to send the guy, whoever wins, a message. But yeah, appreciate it, guys. Thank you for just watching me ramble on. This will probably be the last video before Christmas. So hope everybody is keeping safe. Hope everybody is, you know, abiding by the rules. I know it's crap and stuff, but we got to do it. But yeah, have a nice Christmas. I'll try and get some more videos up before the new year, but if I don't see you before then, have a great new year. Subscribe, like, do all the goodness. But this is DJHSKATE, we out.